work the body.
And then a trio of punches up top.
The Surgeon, Ben Whittaker!
What you're about to watch is a technical breakdown of one of the most fascinating rising prospects in boxing, Ben Whittaker. In this video, we'll analyze his jab control, ring IQ, and how he systematically broke down his opponent over 10 rounds. This breakdown is purely for educational and analytical purposes for boxing fans and fighters.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
So here we go. They're scheduled for 10 rounds or fewer. Whittaker looking to try and get onto that jab immediately. Whittaker just going up and down with the jab. Looking to time the right hand over the top. He has come over the top of that front foot a bit, leaned in and let both hands go. He's intelligent enough.
Take any sting out of him, any initial sting, although there hasn't been.
Again, just looking to try and kill that right hand in around the back of the guard. On the jab.
You know, Ezra's got this opportunity from shouting his mouth off. And
if he does that against Whittaker, then, well, he will be falling right into the surgeon's scalpel. The different scenario for him compared to the people he's boxed previously, where he has looked to be aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. Backing him up there. Look.
Less of the showboat.
Notice how Whittaker constantly doubles the jab before throwing the right hand. This is a classic high-level boxing tactic used to control distance and force the opponent to react defensively. Fighters like elite Olympic amateurs often rely on this rhythm to dominate early rounds.
Although I'm sure it will come.
Yeah, Whittaker going to look to try and break him up with the jab.
To set up those attacks. He's been boxing for a really long time, Whittaker. He was such a good amateur, of course. And that is good to see. That is good to see. A little bit of a nod there for Whittaker almost as the first round comes to an end. He's got some confidence about him. His place just filling up and doubled up on the jab and then went underneath. They're sharp, accurate punches. Good counter right hand there. That's a good jab from Whittaker, up from the waist.
To open him up with combinations and maybe some feints.
Whittaker leading off with a left hook and then just trying to sit down on the right hand a little bit. That's a good left hand to the body from Whittaker, and then again just manages to slide that right hand.
Kind of guy, but he's very accurate, very sharp, and he'll walk you onto shots.
I've seen of him when he looks to get on the front foot and really let his hands go. That's when the technique can come up. Dipped his own knees, let it slide over his shoulder. His education, just about to complete a PhD. Round the back of the guard, but Whittaker looks to try and fire back, catches him with an overhand right there, and again goes downstairs. And enjoy himself. But you look at his fights, and he's trying to get a few more punches off. Whittaker just caught by a long right hand there, catches him on the shoulder. Trying to get that jab away every now and again, Whittaker, but...
Yeah, well, he's got really long arms, hasn't he, so he can block, the body shots, you can block the solar plexus. With a very good timing, accuracy is spot on.
Looking like he might have been stone swaying. Just slightly off the straight, didn't quite land. And as sure of himself as he comes across, as he reaches for a long right hand there. This is a big step up.
Yeah, he's too sharp, Whittaker, to catch with singles. You have to put combinations together.
Before too long, but he's pursued that boxing career as well.
If you enjoy detailed boxing breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly fight analysis and legendary boxing stories. Also, Credit to the original broadcast and respective rights holders for the fight footage used here under fair use for commentary, education, and analysis.
Slightly when he wasn't. I think Whittaker has sensed it. Final few seconds of the round. He's trying to tuck up on the ropes there, Whittaker.
Right, you can't see there when it's quite very simple, but right, if you stand not doing nothing, let some fast shots go or wrong side of that.
Then just dipped those knees and sailed underneath feet.
Whacking him around the side.
One punch finish, because yes, that can happen sometimes, but you can never rely on that.
Slipped through nicely through the gaps.
Whittaker, we saw one body shot hurt him towards the end of the previous round, and
Brilliant. He mixes the speed up. He changes where he...
because he started to retreat. But Whittaker looking to try and close that gap, looking to try and move in on Whittaker. Heading towards halfway. One right hand there from... and he's taken him very well, Whittaker.
You've got to be careful what you wish for when you do that.
You know, put 4 or 5 punch combinations together, feints.
He does all of the spade work now.
Yeah, I don't think he's a particularly, you know, heavy, concussive one punch.
The right hand to the body, nicely there, Whittaker. Whittaker a bit more aggressive at the start of round 5.
He's trying to walk in with a high guard with his hands so he can get there.
And he builds into the fight. He looks to establish the jab, then put the right hand on the back of it, and then bit by bit. Nice right hand into the body there from Whittaker.
Even when he throws that left hook to the body.
Whittaker just backing up here. I wonder if the body shot has hurt him there. Whittaker just flinging in this round. I think that's fair to say. And the reason is that most of the time when he tries something, he gets caught, but not there. It could be one of those cases here, Matt, that Whittaker kind of wants Whittaker. I think Whittaker just managed to deflect that one.
Loads of, you know, he's not a big hitter, you can see that, but he's...
Sometimes touches, other times power shots. Scrap it, bowling, right? You scare him.
So into the second half of the fight we go. Whittaker in the denim, Whittaker. The uppercut wasn't far away.
At this stage of the fight, Whittaker begins increasing the tempo. Instead of single punches, he starts throwing 3-punch combinations. This strategy is often used in professional boxing to break an opponent's rhythm and slowly drain their stamina.
Going to get a stoppage here, then he's going to have to just...
throw the shots to create the gap to throw the to make him pay, and that's one thing that he's excellent.
Give anything away and
work the body.
He was short with the right hand there, Whittaker, and fell forward rather. That's a nice combination, just sinking onto the back foot. He's putting the punches together a bit more here, but just walked onto an uppercut there from Whittaker. Punching power is something that people will talk about, probably. Heading into the final minute of round 6, if he can just keep turning the screw here. 3 crisp punches just rattled off.
Uses them, and he uses them so effectively.
Whittaker just tapping him on the top of the head. He needs to be careful with that, the referee. Little incident at the end of the round, just as you left us. He goes towards and Whittaker, to be fair to him, didn't complain because he knew that he was making fun of him, walking him back to the corner.
Let's calm it down.
I think it's a little bit of frustration.
He looks for a right hand. I don't think he landed his. I think Whittaker's might have got through. Ranking, but it's a first title all the same. Arenika pedalled a touch. He's backed up to the ropes here, and Whittaker maybe just making a slight dent now. Raise the temperature, turn the screw, see if he can click through the gears. Right hand just clipped Whittaker as he was pulling out. Well, he's going to take a point, I think, here, Bob Williams, because there was the, said Sasha, that was a little bit naughty. Left hand there from Arenika right towards the end of the round. OK, let's go down ringside. Andy is with Crystal Palace.
Listen to me. I want you to work this jab, man. I told you this jab is the key to it. Round 8.
In the green and white, there's that left to the body. You need to be able to crack, don't you, at the highest level. It doesn't mean you have to be able to clean everybody up. Whittaker with that left hand into the body. He sunk that in. Arenika busier at the start of this round, trying to use that jab. Used those ropes, came back off them. It's decent work from him.
They're great body shots.
Square on, just trying to mix things up a little bit himself there. Mostly outside of the UK up until this point, but this will announce him to a few people, particularly closing stages of round 8. Arenika again with a long right hand there, doesn't quite. Doubling up on that left hand to the body, fist of the big bang. It's not really what anybody needs. Just backing Arenika up to the ropes on the far side, a left hand into the body again, but Arenika just, I think he's getting somewhere here. Whittaker now. Whittaker with a neat combination there, and then a nice left hand. Some very smooth upper body movement.
Where Arenika's coming in with the high guard, he's just taking Ben's just taking it round the side like the.
He's booking in for a long job here, Whittaker, really.
Yeah, it was hard enough. He can stick you.
Them little stab the bodies that he does, they're not a power shot.
He has landed some shots in his fight, the Nigerian.
Last round coming up, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Final round, these two will be called to the centre. The touch gloves, Joey Clayton. Before this final 3 minutes, you decide.
Yeah, I would too. I think it'll be hard because Arenika.
I think he was just having a little club.
I was asking for it in the corner as he was able to take a breather there. What we've seen so far, I would be impressed if he manages to do that, man, if he goes after it.
Yeah, second gear, if that, you know.
Leaps into a massive left hook there, Arenika. Anthony Farnell, athletes don't have their right of reply. I have no problem with it whatsoever. Heading into the final minute here. There's that left to the body. Arenika, he's in trouble here, and maybe Whittaker can finish it. He's got 15 seconds remaining, and then a trio of punches up top.
As the final seconds tick away, Whittaker's accuracy and ring control make the difference. Performances like this are why many analysts in the UK, USA, and Australia see him as one of boxing's most exciting rising talents. Let me know in the comments, could Whittaker become a future world champion?
And one really got through and put a big dent in him, and he's just about going to make it through to the final bell there, Arenika. But you can see how heavy and unsteady those legs are.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 full championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, the Surgeon, Ben Whittaker!
Another win for Whittaker, this time